Okay, so we arrived at our RV resort last night, and we had all of this stuff that you see on the floor. It's actually stuff for the truck to wash it, and these little bags are collapsible buckets that you can put water in to wash the truck. So we had it all stored in this cabinet right here. Now this cabinet starts, as you can see, from where the couch is all the way to the back wall. And we put it all in there. And Matthew pulled it out this morning because he wanted to organize it. And he looked in here. Let me turn the flashlight on. And I don't know if it's going to show up, but you can see how the cabinet bottom kind of buckled and just fell down, especially over on the left side. So it's kind of like cheap board they put in there. I mean, it's like they give you all this space, but yet it can't take any weight. What are you supposed to put in there? Like paper towels or something like that? So we're gonna try to we have somebody coming to get this couch today, and then Matthew's going to attempt to disassemble this cabinet and see what we can do. Maybe rework the electrical, because you know each one has electrical on each side, and then we need a desk here, so we're going to try to do some type of cubbies or something. We're just going to rework this whole thing. So we'll keep you updated, but FYI, if y'all have an RV with rear living, maybe check the cabinets, because they might not be as sturdy as it looks. And if you put heavy stuff in there, then it winds up getting warped and breaking the cabinet. So we've had this RV not even 2 weeks, and Matthew's dismantling it.
Yep, take it apart. That's what I always say. This is pretty on the outside, and it's kind of worthless on the inside, so we're going to replace it eventually. If I can find the right size Allen wrench. I have no idea how to do this other than visually inspecting it, so we'll see how this goes.
Is there any way to take the front or the side by the couch off first so you can see what you're doing?
I mean, this looks like it's just... Look, these are just staples. I bet we could just... Honestly, I know I am too, but I bet I could just pound this off. High quality stuff.
I'm afraid, y'all. I don't want to tear a hole in it.
It doesn't feel right to tear up your brand new RV, but...
Oh, you can see the electrical work in there now.
Alright. Yes, you can.
So how are we going to hide all them cords?
Oh, no.
Measure this and put the board on this, and then even like build one more beam to go from this beam to this beam to give it so it won't fall down on this side.
There is a beam. I tore it out.
And put it back or get a better one, and then we could put like a really thick, heavy duty board right here that we could set our stuff on, and then that way you can leave the electrical here.
There. This is our first cabinet. It's not perfect. It looks pretty good. If I can do this, and I had no idea what I was doing, nobody taught me how to do it, anybody can do it.
So, what's the update?
Finished with the cabinets. They're not $10,000 cabinets, but they are pretty good. They look good and they're infinitely stronger. They're 100 times stronger than they were.
And I like the color that we picked. They don't look like your typical plywood color. It looks like they have a little bit of gray in it.
And this is how thick they were before. And instead we used this. Half-inch plywood instead of this. You see?
That's a huge difference.
That was the shelf floor. Now the shelf floor is made out of this. Try to bend this. It's not going to bend.
So we can put whatever we want in there and it should hold.
Yep, and when we paint it, it's going to look like one unit, like it's never been fixed.
And this is our makeshift desk. Matthew's facing one way, I'm facing the other way. So we are fixing to install our desk and we're so excited because as we've shown y'all before, we've been working at the kitchen table and it has not been fun at all. So we're going to film our process of putting our desk together and then you'll see the final result.
Are these panels marked in any way? Do they have a letter or anything? Nope. Stupid. Puts this stuff together. Alright, will it fit?
Slide it down. Oh my goodness, is it fitting?
Yep.
Y'all, it fit.
Look at that. We have a desk. We couldn't find one with the exact measurements we needed, so we got two because I don't know why, but it so happens that the single desk is 5 inches?
Mm-hmm.
I think this was, 35 inches wide, but then the double desks were some crazy number that didn't exactly fit. So we took two of these and we left in the end tables that you already saw us reinforce and rebuild. And so eventually we'll take these out and we'll color these white. But for now, this is our desk, and we can share the whole space.
Well, you need
to squat down so they can see.
We did find a desk that was 72 inches, but originally when Matthew measured, he measured from the floor, and the floor is exactly 72 inches. But if you notice, I don't know if you can tell, the top of the end tables hang off a little bit, and I thought, and this was right before we were going to buy it. It was like the perfect desk. I'm like, maybe you should measure from the top, and he did.
Yep.
And it was like...
It didn't fit.
Yeah.
So if she wouldn't have mentioned that, we would have been heartbroken. Yeah. So this fits.
Yay. Look. It's exciting.